this team. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever it is you are doing this, team. Welcome to Motosumo. Boom! My name is Ben. I am your instructor for this class. I'm our UK-based instructor, and I'm here in our lovely studio in London, coming to you live, if you're doing it live, or hello in the future, to our 30-minute beginner class. Our beginner classes are the ones in which we just take everything down a bit, we slow things down, we take it back to basics, and I take you through everything in terms of the app, everything in terms of technique and stuff. And then once I've done that, once I've guided you through all of that and taken you through a nice long warm up, I can then take you through some climbs, some intervals, that sort of thing. So we can get the basics, but we also have a good time. We also get an experience of everything to do with Motosumo and our classes here. To start with, we always start the same way, because everyone's obviously got different bikes, everyone's got different bodies. We want to start at that same point for each other. So let's take it all the way down to resistance 0. Bang, all the way down, lose all your resistance, and then just add a little bit on for me. And just a touch on. Now that is your resistance 1, and that is where we all begin. And that's the lowest resistance you're going to have until we get to the cool down, which is at the very end of the class. So feeling that in those legs, we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. What's up, Coco? How you doing? Let's get some waves in there. Come on, team. How are we doing? What up? So as I said, this is your resistance 1. Resistance is one of the main things we sort of concentrate on because that's how we sort of change it. It's like your gears. So this is your resistance 1, and later on I will be taking you up to 2, 3, and 4. But right now we're in that resistance 1. Yo, it's Brooke Emery in the house. Everyone say hello. Everyone say hello to the legend that is Brooke. If you want to, team, come on, get those emojis out. Don't be shy. Coco, I know you got some emojis in you. Show me some. There we go. Lovely stuff. Cool. Moving those legs around, team. As I say, we are in that resistance 1, and later on I will be taking you up. But you should feel that resistance 1 is nice and light. You're able to move those feet nice and easy, but you can still feel something underneath those feet. The other side, team, we've got our cadence. So if you think about your speed, about how fast you're going, that is your cadence. They co-align. And basically, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see your cadence meter. And so you've got both numbers and colors. So the faster we go, the higher that number is going to go. Also, it's going to necessarily change color. So right now, you might just be chilling in that green or that blue zone. I don't mind which one for now, because this is our sort of recovery. But let's go for a little push pace. 30 seconds only. We're all going to push it up into yellow zone. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. So your yellow zone right now, everyone, I just want you 90 to 100. Nothing above that, doesn't need to go crazy. We're just going, picking up that pace a little bit. And when I put this clock above me, when I say go for it, that's when we attack it. That's when we go for these numbers that I'm putting out there. Holding it. 3, 2, 1. Nice, slowing it down. That was good. But I think we can do better. I think we can go a little bit faster. So whatever RPM you were holding just then, next time I say go, I want you to see if you can add 5 onto that RPM. If you were chilling out at that 90, you're gonna go up to 95. If you're at 95, you're gonna head up to that 100. Only 30 seconds again, coming into that new track. We build it up in 3, 2, 1. Come on. Nice. 3, and 2, and 1. Now that number we were just holding, we're gonna hold for 1 minute. Slightly longer. We go in 3, 2, 1, come on. Got a nice little party song here. Yeah, puts us in that mood. So we've got that minute, so we've got that extra time of holding on to these numbers here. Come on. Nice anchor, let's go Coco. Hold these numbers here. Driving all the way through, that's it. 2, 1, recover. By that, we just mean slow it down, but let's bring up that resistance. Give me a little bit more. So this is your resistance 2. Still one of our slightly lighter resistances, but it allows us to keep those legs moving. So we're gonna aim for 90s still, no higher, 85 to about 95. We hold it in 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is your resistance 2, and we're still trying to push it up into that yellow zone if we can. Because now you're feeling warmer. And when you get warmer and when you get more into it and when you get used to being on this bike, moving these legs in this way, you're able to still hit those big numbers as we take it up, these resistances. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest there. Putting about 30-second rest, then we go for that 1 minute. But I just want to talk about that technique. Elbows in, gentle bend in those arms, rolling those shoulders back. So your shoulders are not next to your ears, you're not up there, you're down here. And from there, just moving them legs around. Just getting those legs moving around. 10 seconds with your upper body sort of waist up, nice and still, nice and engaged. Then it is those legs kicking out and pulling back. We go for it. 1 minute in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yes, Coco. Someone's on it today, someone's feeling it. You got on this bike, I can tell, thinking, yeah, this is gonna be the one. It's a beginner class, but it still means I can prove it. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up resistance 3. Find that slightly heavier resistance once again. And remember, resistance 3 is one of our 2 heavier resistances. So 1 and 2 are slightly lighter, 3 and 4 are our heavier ones. So those numbers have to reflect it, and how it feels under your legs has to reflect it. Same as we did before, we go for a 30-second push, 80 to 95. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, 1. Now we dance. Cool, we slowed it down again. I know we got excited by that song, but now we go for the minute, and this is where we get into a bit more of a sort of power zone. And you see, power is the combination of resistance plus cadence. So when you're in a slightly higher resistance, holding it for a long amount of time, you've got good power. So Coco, show me some good power in 3, 2, 1, 60. Hold it, hold it. Starting to feel it now. Three, 2, 1, 30 seconds. I reckon it's resistance 4 time. And now this time, we're gonna start for 1 minute. Now I'm gonna give you the option here to stand it up. Resistance 4 should be your heaviest resistance. So let's take it up there, let's make it heavy. And we're gonna stand up. Once again, this is an option. If you're gonna be standing up, aim for those 60s, 60 to 70. If you wanna stay sat down, it's 70 to 85. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute here. First time standing up. Elbows in, shoulders rolled back, driving up this hill. I'm giving you these big breaks in between to allow you to get that proper rest. But it's a beginner class, so we want to keep that heart rate relatively high the whole time. Nice, Coco. See you standing up there. That's what we like. Three, 2, 1. Now we go for a little 2-minute push. The longest you've gone has been 1 minute. So now we're gonna stay sat down for 2 minutes in resistance 4. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're aiming for about, Coco, literally exactly what you're doing. Around 75 to 85. Look, you're nailing it. But this should be, you should be at this point because those breaks are forcing you to stick around there. Cool, that's a minute down. Minute to go, which is equally, Coco, gonna take us into that halfway mark. Now think about what you've done so far, think about everything you've learned in this beginner class and how hard you've worked. I want you to try to implement that into the second half. Because whether it's a beginner class or any class really, you still wanna treat it as a bit of a learning experience. Of course you do. That's why we're here, to improve, to learn, to become better, healthier, happier people. And I'm just a guide for that. I can just help you with that. It's up to you to really implement it. And I know you got it, Coco. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give you a minute break after this, don't worry. A well-deserved minute break. Push it to the end of this. You have 3, 2, 1, and we rest. That was sick. So we slow it down, keep those legs moving, but I'm gonna allow you to drop it down to resistance 1. So even though we're in recovery, you can slow it down a bit. Beautiful stuff, all right. "30 seconds time. I'm gonna head onto the racetrack. You can take it up to resistance 2, and this is about speed now. So we've already done a 2-minute section. Now we get to implement it into something a bit faster, and more importantly, something we can see our numbers at. And that's gonna be our race. Who's gonna win the cup? Is it you, is it me? Who's it gonna be? I guess we'll find out. Take it up to resistance 2. We go for this in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm in the red. Coco, that's you in the green. Bluey green, I guess. This is a 2-minute race, remember? Right, coming into that halfway mark. Sick. Another minute to go. Come on.
I'm staying in bed thinking back on us and everything that went wrong.
Come on. Yo. Yo. 30 seconds left, Coco. Put that little sprint in there. Put that little sprint in there. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. Let's take a minute there to really take in that Coco. Look at that number. Huge work there. 1160 on those meters. Huge. So we're going to come out of this, and we don't have that long left, so let's really keep our legs moving there. Little celebration, why not? And we're going to take it into resistance 3. And we're going to do some sort of intervals, starting with a 15-second effort, resistance 3. We go for this in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 15 seconds only. 80 to 95. It's super short. 3, 2, 1. 15-second break. 15-second work, 15-second break. Fine. Now we go for 30-second work, 30-second break. But we're lifting that intensity. 3, 2, 1. Come on! Also, 10 minutes left. Let's go. Now you've got to be implementing everything that we've been learning throughout this, because that's where it becomes important. Nice, Coco, good numbers there. 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. 45 seconds work, 45 seconds rest. We go 1 for 1. We go 1 for 1. so you enjoy this rest even though it's got tough. Look, we got under 10 minutes left. That includes a lovely little stretch to cool us down. 45 is coming up in a 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. Extra 15 seconds. That's what the countdown was for. All the way. You got 2, 1. We got the big one. We got the 1 minute one coming up. And then you've only got a little finisher. And then you've only got a short finisher. But how you doing, Coco? You have been a hero so far. Stars in my eyes, Coco. All for you. You got your 1 minute effort coming up. And remember that resistance 3 is all about power. We go for it in 1 minute, 1 minute, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, pushing on, another 30 seconds to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Three, 2, 1, nice. As I promised, a minute rest before we come to our little finisher, which means you have to take it down to resistance 1. Down to resistance 1 is where we go. Little shake off, little roll of those shoulders back. The way this is gonna work, and it's gonna give you plenty of time for a nice little cool down, because it's important to go through a cool down in any class, let alone a beginner's class. The way this is gonna work, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. In resistance 1, in resistance 2, in resistance 3, in resistance 4. 1 on each. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We go in, 8 seconds. Max effort sprint. Resistance 1 to start with. Can you hit red zone? Possibly. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go. Three, 2, 1. 15-second break. Then we're back in. Oh yeah. Resistance 2. Coco. I want to see some real speed from you. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Resistance 3. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Resistance 3, so this gets heavier. Loving it, Coco. Let's go, let's go. 6, 5, 4, come on. 3, 2, 1. We got one more effort. One final effort. 30 seconds for you to give me the most speed you can give me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance 4. Let's go. This should be mad heavy. Whew. 10 seconds. You got 6, 5, 4, and a 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to resistance 0. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Close your eyes and breathe. Big deep breath in through your nose. And out. Keeping those legs moving. Coco, that was incredible. You were incredible during that. What a legend you are. Get into my classes more. I want to see you more in my classes. Another big deep breath in. And out. And final time. Roll those shoulders back for me. 2, 3. Head over to one side. Over to the other. Forward and back. From here, you're going to stand up, push those heels down for me. Push your hips back. Get that stretch down those calves and that hamstring. And then do that same on the other side. And then we're going to turn back to the first one. Just repeat that on that first leg. Lovely jazzy stuff to stretch to. And then spin it back the other way. You can take your arms up and over your head. Tall and powerful, bring them over to one side. Before, bring them over to the other side. And then all the way around into that heart center. We're going to give yourself a big old round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, my name is Ben. This has been Motosumo, making sure you're finding us on social media and clicking pause and save. I'll see you later, guys. Peace and love. Goodbye.